Welcome back, time to newcomers alike. The final investigation continues. Last episode, we found out that Shady Smith, the victim from Case 1, was Zach Gramarye, Trucy's father. We all know how that went. Let's continue. 7 years.
There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all the rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all of their possessions.
Exactly. Which is why I am here. I risk showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up, you might say I am securing my daughter's inheritance.
But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically?
Not in this case, I am afraid.
This case?
Yes, I received the performance rights from Grammary. However, this was done in secret, without witnesses. Before Magnafee died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Gramarye, and Valant Grammary. Not Trucy.
I see. So you do need this document.
I have known Brushel since before I vanished. He is a man I trust. Now, only 3 know of my rebirth.
I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background. And found you had no other close kin.
It is as you say.
Okay. I was kind of hoping you'd say something about the mother at this point. I know everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery.
And that is where we end this, for now, until we find out about Trucy's mother. So let's end the search and see if something else opens up. Shall we? Actually, you know, I'm kind of curious. I want to see if we can get anything out of Drew Misham. Let's do that. It couldn't hurt to try, right? Alright, Mr. Misham, tell me about Magnify's diary.
Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did?
It was unlike anything I had attempted before.
I guess it would be a little different from paintings.
That is not what I mean.
We've read this already, let's get to the Cyclops. Here we go. Cyclops, yep. Oh, duh. Why didn't I press this? Here we go. You're hiding something.
Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham?
I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client.
True, when I asked the client's name, there were no Cyclops in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Why are you doing this to me?
Well, I've made my stand. No backing down now. So, what's Misham hiding?
What's Misham hiding? The forger.
I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you said.
What is it then?
You told me what you knew about the client. and I couldn't see any Cyclops.
Psycholocks? Is that some sort of asylum security? Or a new hairstyle, perhaps?
But then they did show up, didn't they? Who is your client?
As I said in court, I do not know.
Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester.
I never met them. Not personally.
Not personally. Those words triggered the Cyclock.
Again with the psycholocks. Now I really must know what they are.
So you didn't meet with the client, but someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence?
Perhaps I'm hung up on this flock business. But I'm afraid you've lost me.
Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about Cyclops. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there.
And your conclusion is?
The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Misham.
Poppycock! I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could it have been but me?
That's the real question, isn't it? If the forger wasn't you, then I don't have many other people to choose from. The real forger at Drew's studio is...
Was it really this easy? We didn't need any evidence for this one? That's kind of a relief, I must say. Vera Misham.
The real forger is your daughter, Vera Misham, isn't it?
Ridiculous! My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Wright! I've always been more one for landscapes, not surrealism.
Nice comeback, but you're shaking in your boots. I've got you now. The only two people with access to this studio are you and your daughter. The Cyclops tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility.
Ahem. I feel very much on the verge of going psycho-lock myself.
Another one bites the duster! Magnifi's diary.
I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter, Vera, not I. She's only 12. A genius, you might call her.
A precious little girl outshining her father. There's been a lot of that going around recently.
I let her play in the studio, and she watched me. She taught herself in that way. The drafting tools and analytical devices I bought when they became necessary. They're my little girl's playthings now.
Ah, do I detect a bit of fatherly pride? So Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client was then?
Actually, the client came once. Here, to this studio.
What? Why didn't you say so sooner?
But their face was covered, and they did not want to talk to me.
So, they talked to your daughter?
I will speak only with the artist, the client told me.
That little girl might know something about him.
Your daughter?
Okay, what do I do now? Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more. Or is it time to turn my attention to Vera?
Let's go to Vera.
Mr. Misham, I have a request.
Let me guess. You'd like to speak to my daughter.
Can I?
My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy. Extremely so, actually. With only one exception.
Which was...
Oddly enough, it was that client. I left the studio while they talked. I returned when they had finished, and she was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort.
Please, let me speak with her.
All right.
Uh-oh. This could be tough.
Let's see if we can get young Vera to speak. This might be difficult. Actually, I have an idea. Let's see if... Not the transfer of rights, of course, but we're looking for something. Something Grammary related. It's not here, so maybe we don't have it yet. Let's see. Let's try to talk to her.
Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? I'm Phoenix Wright, ex-lawyer, and pianist. I'm still looking for the keys that say, do, re, mi. Can't find them anywhere. I'm not good at this. I need something to get through to this girl. Vera, was it?
Right, so I don't know if we have the right evidence yet to present to her. Let's try this.
What do you think about this? I think I just made her nervous. I need something to grab her attention, but what?
Crap. Okay, so we're at a dead end again. Let's see if the search reveals anything else. Because if we're not going there, the only thing left to do is see how many of Valant's psyche locks we can break here. So, let's try it. A trick up his sleeve.
I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world, that's asking someone to commit murder.
Yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales.
And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death.
care to explain?
Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it?
Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it to me.
Proof of this danger, huh? How about this?
Why, that is one of ours.
Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot.
What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers.
I'm not crying murderer, Mr. Valant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident.
Zack and Valent's quick draw shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard?
Was the shoot 'em canceled because someone might get hurt?
Of course. What other reason could there be?
Well, it could have been canceled because someone had already been hurt.
Fascinating. My thirsty and forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol?
Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage?
The performance of magic is not concerned with what ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot?
Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so that show might go on. And this shows who it was.
Wait, we have to have a picture that shows who it was? We can't go to profiles? Oh, wait, no, we do have this.
But that's...
Bingo!
Zack Gramarye's wife, and Trucy's mother. Thalassa, I believe, was her name.
Alakazar! But how can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets?
Still in denial mode, eh? Thalassa was the greatest risk of being shot. And this clearly shows how much danger she was in.
What shows how much danger she was in? Let's see here. We have a stage pistol. Ah, crap. Do we even have... We don't have the postcard that we need, god dang it. How annoying. This is where we stop here. That means what the freak am I supposed to be doing here? This clearly shows how much danger she was in. God, I don't know. I don't think we have it. Stage pistol? Nope. Not the stage pistol. Crap. Well, we don't have the postcard, so... Wait, or do we? Or is it even the postcard we need? Let's, can we turn this around? Is there anything on the other side? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we can't do anything with that. Crap. Yep, this is where we stop here.
I may not have enough evidence right now to pull this off. Maybe it's time I do a little more legwork.
Obviously, there's something that I'm missing. Crap. So, what if we present this?
Mr. Valant, could you look at this for me, please?
Yes, I accept your challenge. Well?
challenge? Huh?
You want me to make it float? Disappear, or shall I simply eat it?
You're gonna eat the rights to give Trucy? Wow, okay, that's messed up.
I didn't come here to play games, Mr. Valant, or watch you do tricks.
Alright, so, maybe... crap. So, we got nothing there. What if we tried, let's try Zach again. Let's see if Zach has anything in his... That's the only Cyclops we haven't tried yet, so let's try his and see if we can't make progress here. Alright. Magatama! Let's try to figure out this Gramarye secret, shall we? The Gramarye secret.
I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. It's like she can see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine.
And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you.
Gotta use the resources at hand, I always say.
Yet, I myself have no such power.
But Trucy does. Why's that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother. The Lhasa Gramarye?
I will not speak of that.
Thalassa is officially missing, correct? And I think I know why you don't want to talk about her.
Because of this, most likely. Let's try this again.
The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet there's another story behind the fame, one that not many know. Thalassa lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Valant Gramarye's bullets.
It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thalassa?
I'm sure Valant would say the same thing. Why, it's just like another murder, I might mention.
Damn you. Her eyes. I loved Thalassa's eyes. To think they could read my mind was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She is dead, and Magnific Gramarye has joined her.
So the only one with her power left now is Trucy? Mr. Zack?
I do not know.
I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassa's power.
Ha! Ha! How would I know?
My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There is someone else with the power, and I know who.
The one with the power is Apollo Justice.
This boy?
His name is... I forget. Something weird.
Who could he be?
An attorney.
Attorney?
I noticed him when I walked to visit a friend's law offices.
So, What are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like. But you could at least say something like, "I'm this boy." I could use a laugh.
Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa. Actually, it's more of a ring.
A ring?
Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just so happen to have evidence showing the missing link.
I need the bracelet! God dang it! Well, that's where we stop. Where are we supposed to go then? I'm missing something here. This is ridiculous. It's gotta be something we can show to Vera. That's it. Maybe it's the diary. Let's try the diary.
I may not have enough evidence right now to pull this off. Maybe it's time to do a little more legwork.
Okay, it's gotta be the diary. I can't imagine anything else. Why, that's the only way. It's gotta be the only thing we can get here, because none of the other psych locks are breaking. So that obviously means that Vera's the only way we can go right now. So, let's go, let's show her the diary and see what happens. Alright, take a look at this diary.
What do you think about this? I think I just made her nervous. I need something to grab her attention, but what?
Wait, Mr. Hat? Maybe it's Mr. Hat. Let's try that.
What do you think about this?
No, Trucy's locket. Nope, stage pistol. Nope, transfer of rights. Nope. Magnifies letter, magnifies autopsy report, notebook page. What about this? Nope. IV report, obviously not. Not magnifies chart. So we've pretty much presented. Am I missing, like... Oh, maybe there's something on the table. Perhaps.
Going home by any chance?
No, I was just checking out the door.
Oh.
Good thing I'm far too stubborn to take hints like that.
Okay, there's gotta be something we have to examine. There's no other explanation here. Okay, let me think here. There's not gonna be anything with Valant, and there's not gonna be anything with Zach, so it must be in here. It's gotta be. Like, there's a book there. Okay, he's just gonna tell me that. What about over here? Let's see, is there something over here?
Maybe I'll just sidle on over here for a closer look.
I knew we should have examined some things. What about this picture?
This is you and Vera?
Yes. We took that one quite recently. I know, I'm a painter. Why not paint a portrait instead? I've never been that good at people, unfortunately.
Ah, right. Shouldn't you practice?
Alright, what about this stamp?
That's an awfully small frame. What's that inside it? A stamp?
Please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. That stamp belongs to Vera, you see? She always puts it somewhere she can see it.
That's Zach and Valant, the Grammarys, isn't it?
And this is the piece of evidence we've been looking for. Yes! I know this has multiple uses in this part.
The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Gramaryes were at the height of their popularity.
Not anymore. now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth.
Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV, until the very end.
I see.
That stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it.
Commemorative stamp out of the core record. And with that, next episode we're gonna make some progress. Yeah! Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and see you guys on the next epic episode of Apollo Justice.